Let's talk about what my expectations are when you decide to go no contact. Family, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm Eleanor and this is Dismissible Me, where I speak only about dismissive avoidant attachment from the perspective of someone who's had a dismissive avoidant attachment style. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check out the playlist. Find me on Instagram. All of my information is down below in the description box. And be sure to let me know your attachment style and where you are watching from down below. Getting right into today's video. What the hope is, or really the expectation, when you decide to go no contact. So not when I decide. When you decide to go no contact with me, what are my expectations? The number one expectation I have when you decide to end the relationship, or you're the person that decides to go no contact, is I hope to not hear from you. I'm not wanting you to reach out to try to reconnect for anything. I'm not expecting you to reach out to check on me. I'm not expecting you to reach out to see what I'm doing, and not just reaching out and checking up on me, but I also don't expect you to be interacting with or checking up on me through people that know me either. That would also be considered a violation, because for me, once it is over, it's over. I'm going to accept the boundary that you've set, because you've set this boundary. I'm going to accept the new situation that we are in. And I'm not, when the door is closed, I'm not thinking about reopening it. I'm not thinking about you reopening the door. I'm not hoping for a reconciliation. If you decide to go no contact with me, it's permanent. It is not a thing that you do for 30, 60, 90 days, and then I'm going to get my act right. Wrong. You just going to be floating out there on the 92nd day looking crazy. If you tell me you don't want to talk to me, go ahead and free yourself. And I'm going to let you be free. I'm going to throw away the key. I hope the second thing is I'm expecting you will move on without making a scene. Okay? Again, scenes also come with blowing up my phone, excessive texting, calling, wanting explanations after the fact. Because if we're in the point of no contact and you've decided to go no contact, I assume at this point that we have had all the conversations that we need to have. That not only we've had all the conversations we need to have, but you have decided for us that we've had all the conversations that we need to have. So for me, I don't feel like making a scene, needing to reach out. I don't feel like involving third parties in the situation. I don't feel like it, especially being messy on social media. Yuck. Never talk to you again. Absolutely won't deal with you. Ooh, that external validation thing, super ick. Super ick. You want me to not like you quickly? Show me that you need validation from other people. That's all it's going to take. I don't want any begging. Why? Please don't go. Why won't you respond to me? Yuck. No fighting, no dramatic closure. Why can't we have one last conversation? We already had a closure conversation. We already had a last conversation. And if you think that the closure conversation and last conversation are different, they're not. Whatever that last conversation was, you better have made the best of it. Because once it's over, it's over. You left. I've accepted it. I am expecting you to be happy somewhere else, wherever that is. And I'm not going to be a part of it, because that's part of no contact. Contact, no. Life being a part of your life, no, and vice versa. The other thing I am expecting when you decide to go no contact, if that wasn't clear already, is I genuinely do want to be left alone. Whether you decide to go no contact or I decide to go no contact, but we're talking about you deciding to go no contact in this video, it doesn't matter. My knee-jerk reaction is going to be to feel relieved and want the space. And if you give me the option of keeping the door open and talking to you, or giving me the space to focus on myself and move on and grow and do other things, I'm going to go with option B. And I'm going to move on, focus on myself, grow and do other things. I'm not going to sit stagnant with you going back and forth. Or maybe we're not even going back and forth, but the relationship is not growing. I'm going to leave. I'm going to keep it moving. Leave me alone, please. I'm not going to want to reconnect. I want to enjoy my alone time, and I want to focus on the things that are important to me, because you've eliminated yourself from the things that are important to me, or that I need to be focused on, or as a priority, I should probably say. And I already know people aren't going to like this, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm also expecting not to see you. If you decide to go no contact with me, I do not want to see you. And it's not I don't even want to see this person. I don't want to set eyes on them. No, it's more of we don't have anything to say. There's nothing for us to communicate. You decided to go no contact. Don't half step with me with no contact, because now not only am I grossed out by the fact that you don't uphold your own boundaries, but now I understand that this whole no contact thing for you was a manipulation tactic. It was to keep the door open. It's an absolute no. Don't go no contact on the phone, blocking me, not responding, whatever, and then keep me on the social media, or you're still trying to see what's going on and watch me. That's weird stuff. Go ahead and block me everywhere, because if you block me in one place and I catch it, I'm not going to respond to you at all, because you've signaled to me you don't want me to talk to you. So I'm going to leave you right there. I'm going to let you stand in your decision. When I make a decision to leave a situation, whether it's the right time, a little too soon, whatever, though I've already dropped a video on that and my lack of regrets for leaving, I just don't see the point in us being connected in any way if you're telling me verbally or through your behaviors, because behavior is a language, okay, that you don't want to talk to me. I don't want to see you then, because I don't want to play the games. But when I say I don't want to see you, it doesn't mean that if I see you in public, it's going to be weird energy. I'm probably not going to walk across the room and come and say something to you, but that's never been me. I'm a very introverted, and I'm an extremely quiet person. So I'm not going to go and do any of that. But is it going to be weird? Am I going to storm out of there? Am I going to make a scene? Absolutely not. I'm either going to quietly acknowledge you, give you a little eye contact, short wave, or I may even, act like you don't even exist, depending on how the situation ended or where I'm at with you. But I'm not going to go out of my way to have a conversation with you. I'm not going to go out of my way to see what you're doing. If you block me on social media, I'm not trying to figure out what you're doing. I'm not trying to look you up or do any of that weird, goofy stuff. I'm going to just let you go. If we don't speak, you don't want to speak to me, I don't want to see you. And the last thing that I want, and I expect for you, if you decide to go no contact with me as someone with a dismissive avoidant attachment style, is I really expect for you and want for you to move on. I'm not expecting you to be sitting around waiting for me to come back around, or waiting for so many days of no contact and then you're going to reach out. That's not what I'm looking for. So to re-go over what I just said, I hope you don't reach out and try to reconnect when you decide to go no contact. I hope you move on without making a scene, making a whole thing public and doing the absolute most. I do, in fact, want to be left alone. I'm not expecting or wanting to reconnect. I do not want to see you. So if you block me in one space, block me everywhere. I don't want to see you on social media. I'm not trying to interact with you. If you say no contact, there's going to be no contact. And I do, in fact, want you to move on, because I'm making the decision to move on. So therefore, I'm not wanting you to stay in the same place waiting for me when I know I'm not coming back. Family, thank you so much for your time. Like, share, and subscribe. Let me know if you've got no contact with someone with a dismissive avoidant attachment style down below and how it went, how it all played out. Find me on Instagram. Check out the playlist. All my information is down below in the description box. And family, I will be tapping in with you very soon. Keep it real.